flight attendants.
Hi, how are you?
The future flight attendants.
My dad worked for Pan Am.
Oh, pretty right.
Back in the day. I'll see you in a bit, ladies. I love you.
Flight attendants.
That is such a. I look so pretty.
You are pretty.
I'm not.
Oh, stop it.
I'm very plain.
Can't remember last time I ironed a shirt. It's time for training, baby. And this is what it looks like.
Oh my God, Tyler.
Yes. Excited. Tomorrow is day 1, so stay tuned, everyone. Hi, everybody. We are on day 3 of our training, and we just had our test today. And guess what? Drum roll. We got to maintain a 90% average, and I got a 100. Woo! Say hi, Rumi.
Hello.
What did you get on your test?
I got 100.
Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Ah! We studied our ass off, kind of. I know she did. But you know what? We did it. And next week we have tests every single day, so it just gets harder and harder. So stay tuned for more information on our training and see if we make it to the end. Hi, guys. So I know I've been missing in action, and there is a reason for that. I have been in training, and it's been a very difficult. And just so you can see where I'm at, this is my roomie's bed, and she is actually on a fam flight, which is when, and I am studying right now. Let's see here. And so I was on a flight yesterday shadowing a flight attendant, and she did tactical, and then we switched over. So I ended up doing tactical this morning, and she was shadowing a flight attendant. So she's coming back later on tonight. And I've got my books here. My office is always on my bed, and that's where I leave everything, and this is where I study. Now, I look like crap, and I know I do, and the reason why I'm making this little video is just to kind of remember the hard times while we were in training. We are on week 2. And my first week, I wanted to vlog so bad, but we had exams after long days of studying, after long days in class. I have been exhausted. This is my attire literally every single day. I get home, I take off my uniform. The first thing that I do, I throw it in there. I don't even hang it. I'm too tired, and I just kind of jump in my bed, and all I want to do is sleep, but I can't. And I study. Now today was a miracle. We actually finished at 12 o'clock, so that gave me a little bit of time to study. And now it is what time? It's like 8 o'clock right now, and I'm gonna go to bed because we have to get up at 5. So I am not used to getting up this early, and it's just like everything is so new to me. Getting up early, having a roommate, and by the way, she's awesome. I love her. They couldn't have given me a better roommate to hang out with and to share this journey with. We've already had 3 tests, and we have to maintain a 90% average. I've got 100 in every single one of them, which I'm excited about. So 100 is good, and I'm really happy. I also uploaded a video while I was at the airport coming to training, and for some reason it wouldn't upload. You know, me and my iPhone. I need to get better at this, but I just want to kind of talk about my journey, and I don't know how much time I have on this video. I'm actually on YouTube right now, live, I believe, and so I don't know how that works and how long they give you, but I don't want to be interrupted in the middle of my story as well, but I'm going to try to make it really quick. So I got here a week ago, flew. Everybody flew the day before. I flew 2 days prior because of where I live. I live in Arizona, and the training is here in Fort Lauderdale, and it's so beautiful. Pool, weather's, I mean, except for today. Today's been really cold, but the weather is beautiful and sunny. People study by the beach. We were given a gift card so that during training we can afford some food. The only thing they give us is free breakfast in the morning. Then we have a shuttle that picks us up in the morning, and which drives us 20 minutes or 30 minutes to our training. Met some amazing people, met not so amazing people, a lot of drama. When they say stay out of drama, stay out of drama. And you'll hear stories left and right. People won't like you, people will like you. There's all kinds of characters. We are about a group of, I want to say a group of 70 divided in two. 35, 35, or maybe I'll give and take a few more. And so what happens is it's a huge classroom and there's a big divider. So we're basically 30 something in a class. We have an amazing teacher. He's very strict. You know, you walk in the room and he seizes you down. Like I'm talking, do you have this? Do you have that with you? Let me see your shoes. You know, do you have everything that we ask of you? Your top, your bottom, your hair, I mean, your earrings, everything needs to be like exactly the way they want you to. Even the measurements of your luggage, you know, they are very, very strict. And there's a reason for that. They are training you so that when you start flying, you are just as strict when you represent the company. You have the right attire, you portray yourself professionally. And if you don't, they watch you. Everything you do, they are watching you and they're taking down notes and they will call you out. And I think you have 2 call outs. And after that, you're out of training. Now, we already lost someone. I think he scored below 90% and he was sent home. So the stress of, you know, doing good is very stressful. And which is a good thing. I mean, it just kind of keeps you in check and makes you want to do your homework. So every time you go out and eat and it takes you half an hour to get where you want to go, you start stressing out because you're like, that half an hour, I could have studied because I want to do well. I don't want to be here for 4 to 5 weeks and then get released at the end and think to yourself, oh my gosh, I could have done better and stayed, and why did I waste all this time? So I did not waste all of this time and stay away from my kids and my husband not to do well. So that is definitely a motivator. My French is coming up, but you know, it's been hard. Some days that I cried, I'm not gonna lie. I remember walking in here saying, oh my gosh, I mean, there's so many little cliques that are formed. I don't feel like I belong. I'm not old and I'm not young. So, I mean, there's a lot of people that are in their 20s, early 20s, 21, 22, 23 seems to be the number here. And then you have the total opposite of the spectrum. You've got your ladies in their 40s and 50s. Now, for some reason, for the 50-year-olds, I feel like I'm young. I'm young at heart, so I don't feel like I'm mesh with them. And then the 20-year-olds, I want to kind of hang out with them, but they feel awkward because I'm older. So I'm kind of in between here. And I struggled. I just felt like I didn't belong, which shouldn't bother me because you're probably never going to see them again. I mean, you will. You might work with them or you might not. But my point is you're here for training and you're here for yourself. And for some reason, I've been spending more time thinking about, oh my gosh, who can I be friends with? I want to hang out with them. I want to study with them. Because I felt like study groups are really important. Because if there's things that you didn't understand in class, you can bounce off ideas. And I also like to study by myself, but I wanted to try that whole group thing. For some reason, I'm having a hard time belonging. It's really weird. I haven't been in school in so long and just kind of getting back and trying to mingle with everyone and trying to get approval from everyone. It's just exhausting. I decided as of a few days ago, I no longer care. I'm here for myself. I know it's only week 2. We're in the middle of week 2, so I can't wait to be done with that. That means we have 2 weeks left, and the last week is actually my OE. If I get to that, knock on wood, we have so many exams, and I think they call it Hell Week because of how intense it is going to get. So everyone, wish me luck. I am under a lot of stress, no joke. Barely have time to, like literally, we get home by 5:30. If you order food, it's 6. If you go to the gym, it's 7. If you study, it's 8, and you're already exhausted. And your brain needs to memorize, and it can't because you need to get up at 5 in the morning. The shuttle will wait for you at 7 a.m. You can't be late. If you are cut from the program. You're under pressure in every sense of the word. I mean, your lunch is like sometimes cut short. You're always busy, busy, busy. You're sitting all day absorbing all this information. It's just so much. And just the fact that we flew yesterday just to gain experience was amazing. I don't know if all the airlines do that, but just the fact that you get to see what's going on in a plane, not so much as, you know, on the passenger side, but being on the other side. So walking through the cabin, asking questions, looking at the equipment. I had so many questions, and these flight attendants are unbelievable from my airline. I have to say they are unreal. Unreal, amazing. I couldn't have chosen a better airline. Now I have 9 minutes that I've been talking. I don't know if it's gonna shut me down at 10, but I have a minute to conclude. If not, then I'll keep going. But all I wanted to say is, you know, the more that I progress in this program, the more I've realized that if I've picked the best, or they have picked me. Remember, I've applied to many airlines, but this is the one airline that for some reason kept on standing out for me. And really excited to be here. At the same time, it's a roller coaster of emotion. I'm happy one day, I'm depressed the next, I miss my family. Then I'm really happy because I can't wait to do this, but then I'm confused as to the material. There was so much that day. So it's definitely a roller coaster, but you know what? I'm doing it one day at a time, and that's what you got to do. And now I'm almost halfway there. So wish me luck, you guys. I got to maintain that 90 plus average. So far, it's been good for me. And I just hope I'll be able to share more stories. Maybe I'll vlog next week because I have a bunch of homework. I mean, these packets are just an example of how many pages we have to do a night. On top of studying, on top of a million exams coming up every day, on top of so many things that you have to do. So it's piling up. I'm not gonna lie, it's stressful. I like that I have a roommate, and I'll probably introduce you to her when she gets back, maybe next week. And so I'm excited. I'm excited for you because if you're going to go to training, or if you are in training, hang in there. I can't wait to vlog next week. That means I'm there another week, so I'm hoping all my exams go well. But so far, so good. All right, guys. Love you. I hope that you all have an amazing training. Hang in there. Trust me, you won't have time to do makeup or do anything other than eat and sleep and study. So get ready for that. It is like being at the army. Yes, commandant. Here's my shoes and my uniform and my makeup and my hair and yes, and let me do the test and let me make sure it's 90% and up. It's very stressful. But with this said, I wish you the best of luck, and I cannot wait to hear all about your training and where you're at in the process. So comment below and I'll answer as soon as I get a chance. All right, guys? Take care. Bye-bye.